The shock absorbing midsole, why is it important in a work boot? So if we take a look at the Ergonx Elements work boot, the midsole is this section. So it sits between the outsole and the upper. So the midsole is this bit through here. So you can see it runs all the way down to the tip of the toe. So the reason it's important to have this solid yet shock absorbing, because we want it to be solid so it can last 12 months on the work site, and we want it to be shock absorbing so it can decrease the amount of force that goes from the ground up through your feet, knees and back. The reason why we want it to be shock absorbing is because if we can take some of the shock in the boot, there's less force being applied to your foot. And what that does, it means that as your foot hits the ground and rolls in a little bit, because every foot rolls in a little bit, that's a bit of a shock absorber itself, and then it also helps the foot to adapt to the ground. But if we can make this happen more slowly, so if we take the shock of the heel contact in the boot and then our foot rolls in more slowly, it means that our foot doesn't pronate as violently and the forces that are applied to the foot are less. So this means that the muscles, joints and ligaments are under less stress and less strain, and it'll make them more comfortable across the workday. So we can tell if our boot's got a shock absorbing midsole. If we push on the outsole, you can see that this is really quite hard and doesn't give it all. And that's what we want. That's a protective and hard wearing outsole. But then if we push on the midsole, you can actually see that my finger actually goes into there. And it's this really nice in-between density. It's not soft and it's not hard. And that helps to cushion and support the feet across the workday and will make them more comfortable because the forces applied to the foot will be less. So check your boots and see if they've got a shock absorbing midsole. If you're wearing one of our boots, of course they've got the shock absorbing midsole. That's a very important feature to our work boots. So I hope this helps and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.